Section 2.2, Quadratic Functions. And here are your objectives for this section. And here we have the standard form of a quadratic function. F of x equals a times the quantity x minus h squared plus k. Now there are some really important components of standard form we'll take a look at really quickly. The vertex is always going to be at the point hk, and the parabola is symmetric with respect to the line x equals h. If a is a positive number, the parabola opens upward, and if a is a negative number, the parabola opens downward. And here you see 5 steps to follow when we're trying to graph a quadratic function that's written in standard form. In example 1, we're going to graph a quadratic function that's already written in standard form. Here we have f of x equals negative the quantity x minus 1 squared plus 4. Step 1, determining how the parabola opens. We look at a. A here is an understood -1. -1 is less than 0. So if a is less than 0, the parabola opens downward. Next, to find the vertex. F of x equals x minus h quantity squared plus k. The vertex is located at h, k. Now you want to pay close attention to your signs, but that's not going to be a problem in this case. We have h of 1, we have k of 4, so 1, 4 is our vertex. Okay, so on step 3, we need to find the x-intercepts by solving f of x equals 0. So we set the function they give us equal to 0. Now, I think I might like to subtract 4 from both sides first. And then probably let's either multiply or divide both sides by -1. Either way, the outcome's the same. X minus 1 quantity squared equals 4. Now, the inverse of squaring is to take the square root. When we take the square root of both sides, we'll have x minus 1 equals plus or minus the square root of 4, which is 2. So now we have x minus 1 equals -2, and x minus 1 equals +2. So now if we add 1 to both sides, x equals -1, x equals 3. So our x-intercepts are going to be -1, 0, and 3, 0. Step 4 in graphing a quadratic function in standard form is to find the y-intercept by just computing f of 0. So you're only going to need to substitute in a 0 for x, that's all. So f of 0 equals the opposite of 0 minus 1 squared plus 4. So that's going to be the opposite of -1 squared plus 4. So when you square your -1, you'll get +1. So that's the opposite of our +1 plus 4. And so that turns out to be 3. So the y-intercept is 0, 3. And now you just put that all together to graph the parabola. Because a was negative, the parabola opens downward. Okay, the x-intercepts we calculated to be -1, 0, and 3, 0. We calculated the y-intercept to be 0, 3. And we also realized by looking at standard form the vertex was located at 1, 4. So we used that to graph the parabola.